Hey there, this is Katherine Cartwright. I've got a quick video today using this heart flip it that I've had in my craft stash for a while. Valentine's Day is coming and I thought it would be a good time to pull it out. It's one of my favorite dies that I've had from Stamps of Life. It's a flip it. If you're not familiar with a flip it, you can see it's this kind of funny shaped die, and there's a shape sort of in the middle of it, and in this case it's a heart. So I'm going to run this through my machine, and this will give me an A2 sized card base. So 5.5 by 4.25 is the finished card base. So I'm going to tape this down, and then there are some layering dies included as well. Now I've had this die set for a while. I'm missing some of my dies, so they may not match up exactly with what is on the website, but I also pulled out some paper that I wanted to use up. The thing I like about flip-its are that they are quick, really, really quick. The ones at Stamps of Life have the layering pieces, so you can quickly add a beautiful layer on there. It's a great way to use up a patterned piece of paper as well. And you can change it completely just by changing your paper. So you can see I have a bunch of different ones in my hand, and I'm just kind of pulling some out and thinking about what I might be using. I've just got some red cardstock here. I'm going to trim that down and save the rest of that paper. And then you can see that the layering pieces I'll work on in just a second. So let me run this through so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So with the flip it, you can see there's a heart cut out in there that stays in there. And so you fold that piece toward you and then fold the other half back toward itself. And then you will see the heart is very evident in this case. And then you have your flip it. So it's a fun interactive card, but it's really, really easy. And I know Stamps of Life has bunches of different shapes. Circles, probably ovals, squares. I have a lot of them, and they're just fun to use when you need a quick card, but people think you really spend a lot of time on them. And I know you can make things like this yourself, but I'm not the most motivated individual here, so this is a way to quickly make a card, like I've said. All right, so I was just showing you, I've got some double-sided paper here. So you can just line up. I'm going to tape this down because I want my hearts to be fairly straight since it is a pattern piece. And then I'm just going to flip that piece over and use the back side of it. I love the little circles in there. There's a stamp set that goes with those big heart piece that I have loved over the years. So I've run these through and you can see that's it. I mean, really, you can make a card like this in minutes, and again, just by changing the paper, and they're just really quick and fun and easy to work with. All right, so I've got that ready to go. I'm going to pull out my adhesive here. I had to refill it because the other one ran out, and then I'm just going to add adhesive to each side, and then I can lay those down. And again, they're already prepared to fit perfectly on your card. You just have to kind of line them up where you want them to be, leaving that border, and then you could adhere them down. So again, you could change these up very easily with different paper, different color scheme. You know, you could use blue, purple, orange, I mean any color of the rainbow. All right, so I've got this heart die, and I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to use. Again, I have lost, I know, some of the dies that go with this set. And so it's not totally complete, and I could be mixing sets too. I'm known for doing that because I have dies that just kind of float around my craft area, and then they end up in one set and then another set. That's just the world of crafting for me. So I've chosen a few colors here. I think I've got, that's probably ocean or sea glass from Stamps of Life, and it coordinates with the paper. And then there's also bubble gum as well. That would work. And so I'm just trying to figure out which heart I want to use, which color. So I'm going to run another one through. That one is going to be Candy, which is a brighter pink cardstock. And I'm going to run that through my diamond press marquee. I'm sorry, my hand is so close to this video. I think my camera kind of got off. But anyway, so I apologize for the close-up of my aging hands. Just keeping it real. All right, so now I'm going to stamp this, and then I will adhere that down. Here is that stamp set I was referring to. I'll link that. It's called Love something. Love to Hug. Older set. I don't know if I end up using it. Oh, and here's Love Bugs. This is a really cute set. In the last few years, I really liked this one. Those little bugs are just really, really cute. They're fun to color. And they have like a little envelope in there, and they're carrying them around. So they're great for Valentine's, but you could also use them, any time of the year to send some hugs. So I like that it's not just Valentine's specific. And I have chosen which stamp I'm going to use. So I'm going to bring out my stamp positioner here and go ahead and stamp the front heart. So I'm just going to adhere that down. I've got my sticky grid in the stamp positioner, which gives me a little extra tack. It's pretty dirty, as you can see. I probably need to replace it. I just haven't gotten to it. You can see it is Well Loved. That's from Sizzix, and that's a product that I love, love, love. I need to do a little video on that product because it is a great one. They do have mats now, I think, that fit the stamp positioners, but I just have a bunch of the grid paper, and so I use that. So I did Sending You Love. And then I'm just going to put my stamps back. I'm trying in the new year to clean up as I go. It's not going great, but I'm trying. Every little bit counts. And then I'm going to pull out another one of these stamps, trying to figure out which one I want to use. And then I've got this stamp set from A Colorful Life that came out this in January, and part of their new release. They have tons of stencils, and then she released this beautiful stamp set, and I thought Forever Besties would be great, so I could send this card to a dear friend for Valentine's Day or any other time. It doesn't have to just be Valentine's Day. Forever Besties, and so that's that set. It's all about love on that one, so I'll link that in the description too if you're interested. They've got some really nice high quality stamps that she's been adding to her product line. That's A Colorful Life design. All right, let me add this heart to the front, Sending You Love, and then I will flip that over, Forever Besties. And you could leave this just like this. It's really pretty in person. But I was thinking about adding something with some glitter paper, so I pulled a pad of Recollections glitter paper out. I thought about adding some hearts here, but I changed my mind, and so I'm just going to add something to the front of my card. I really want to keep it flat. I tend to keep things flat in my videos for a lot of reasons. One, time, because these videos get really long if you add a ton of stuff. So I just try to give you inspiration. You can always add more things to your cards if you like a busier card. I tend to err on the simpler side of cards, especially in videos, if that makes sense. But you could always add things with dimension to pop up your card and give it a little more depth. So I've got these little shaker pieces. These are from KS Crafts on Amazon, and I was just trying to find some of these little pieces. They're hearts, little lockets, which are so cute. There is an envelope I thought about using, but it's purple, and I just felt it was a little too much contrast for what I wanted. So I've just decided to add some of these hearts on here. Just a cute little way to finish off my card. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the Flip It and how easy it is to use. Be sure and check out my other videos. I have lots of different product reviews and things like that. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.